Hi everybody, it's Lee from Gnome and Backyard, and we are still having fun with these flower buttons. So you know we did them in a red, white, and blue theme, but now Grandma Jean wanted me to show you them in some pretty fun colors. So the first color we're taking is orange cream, and we are using our makeup wedges. Those are the sponges I showed you really quickly at the beginning of the video, and I like using them because, yep, just like that, you can take and cut the edge off. Now, the next color we're using is Yellow Flame, and it's a really nice bright yellow, so we are loving that, and we think these flowers are going to look super sweet in this color. Another color we're going to use is we are going to use Fruit Punch. Now, this is one of my favorite colors from Apple Barrel. I just think this is such a fun color. Look at how bright and vibrant it is. I'm loving it. All right, let's cut off that excess paint there. And now Peachy Pink. This was one of my favorites from this year's color selection with Apple Barrel. It has a little bit of peach, a little bit of pink, and again, I think all of these colors are coordinating very well together. Now, our last color that we're going to use is called Acapulco. Now, Acapulco, it's a little bit lighter, it's a blue-green, and I do have to give it 2 coats. But again, are you seeing how literally one makeup sponge cut off that paint, and now we still have a little bit left to use for another project. This last piece we are going to let go and not paint it because we're going to use it as a spacer. Now, I did notice I had a little bit of paint left over there, so I want to take and add some detail to the flowers. So I'm just taking my yellow and I'm taking my peachy pink that's left over, and I'm just dabbing them on the edges of these other flowers. And boy, the 2 tones really look great. I'm loving it. So the next thing we're going to do once our paint does dry is we are going to take some wire, and you can either use green floral wire, you could use rusty wire, you could even use pipe cleaners if you want. We're just going to bend our wire in half and start sliding our buttons on. And we start with the smallest button, or the button that we want to be on top. You guys, oh my goodness, look at these amazing colors. Now it's as simple as just twisting that wire and you have the sweetest little flower button you've ever seen. Now, I did forget to paint the back of my largest ones, and Grandma Jean would not be happy about that. So I'm just going to dab a little of that extra yellow paint on the back. But oh my goodness, I am loving how these beautiful, pretty spring and summer colors are turning out. Look how sweet that one is with just 2, but you know what? Let's add that 3rd one. Oh my goodness, you guys, loving these again. So much fun to craft, and the kids and grandkids would absolutely love doing this. What a nice family summer project. Now, when we are done, I'm going to show you what kind of holder that we did put them in. So for this last one, I'm putting my smallest button on. I'm now putting my next size button on, and there's that spacer. So remember, we didn't have to paint the spacer. We're just putting it on there, and it's giving this flower a little bit of pop. This one is sort of like, now it's a 4D effect. The others are 3D. Oh my goodness, look at these colors. I absolutely love them. So we took this sign from the Dollar Tree. We flipped it over. We painted the back white. We then took a piece of styrofoam that we had just laying around. We painted it tan. We're now going to take some Dollar Tree fabric that we had laying around, glue the bottom or the top there, and then just attach it right to the bottom of this sign to cover the styrofoam, because the styrofoam is what we need to hold our flowers in place. We're going to take a little bit of Spanish moss, hot glue it right there, and now it's time to insert our pretty summer flowers. You guys, this is so sweet. Now we made a red, white, and blue one, and I'll show you that in a few minutes, and that one we turned actually into a sign or a door hanger, but this one I'm going to take a tiny easel and I'm going to use it in one of my tier trays, or as a shelf sitter actually. I am loving how these turned out. Okay, here's the red, white, and blue sign holder, door holder that we did, and I love that one too. But you guys, I do hope you get the chance to craft up some of these cuties for yourself. Thank you so much for continuing to always sprinkle all of Gnome and Backyard's videos, and have yourself a fantastic summer.